So you're not prepared for this question. Yeah? But this is typically always the first question you ask, right? Tell us a bit more about yourself. Yeah? And here's the thing. This is the first time you're talking. This is the first time you're providing information to them. So whatever you say here will set the tone of how they think about you. Yeah? It will set the tone in terms of even how the conversation is going to go. If you say something interesting, maybe they'll try and follow up that interesting point. Yeah? So this is quite important. I think also very important for SGBs, because if you're looking at a small startup, you're looking for a certain type of person. Yeah? If you're mostly large or traditional organizations like banks, you're looking for, you already have a predefined definition of the person you want. Now startups, the truth is, and I do recruitment as general manager, and the truth is you don't really, you kind of have, you know what they need to do, but you don't even know particularly what type of person you're looking for. Yeah? So this story, the ability to define your story is very important. Okay? Now typically if you're a super fresh graduate, you might say something like this. Yeah? I'm the second of 3 children from my family, from a small village in Nyeri. I went to Moi Boys High School. From there I went to USIU. I did business administration or marketing. I love reading novels and so on. This is typical people say, yeah? And so on. And then of course you might say, I'm also very hardworking, right? This is your first pitch. That's what typical people say. And you might start thinking to yourself, you know, oh my God, was it too short? Did I say too much? Some people are nodding. They've been in this situation before, haven't you? Right? They're nodding. What were they expecting? So I was looking. Let's go here. You know, what are you looking for? Should I say something more? Should I say something correctly? Start wondering to yourself, right? Now, you're probably wondering, what are the people behind the table wondering? Yeah? So, as we're thinking about, okay, were they authentic? Yeah? Was it genuine? Was it, you know, real? Did they just simply regurgitate their CV to us? Yeah? Did they provide relevant information? Yeah? As in, do we feel like they did some proper research around the job and the first thing they said is kind of tied to that? Well, I just said a few things. Yeah? And most importantly, do we feel that what we've learned about that person, they are capable of doing the job? Okay? Now, what do you mean by this? Because you might say, in my CV I put experience, right? Let's say it's a customer role. That's, I've got experience in customer sales. But now, if you're just speaking and think, I don't feel like you can handle a customer, right? So, there's a lot of soft information that we get in your first story, yeah? We can see how you talk, your energy levels, your attitude, your presence, right? How you feel, we look for a lot of soft information. And this is very important. People talk about soft skills training, right? When you go to university, you look at technical skills, right? You get content information. Actually, not even technical, it's actually content information, theoretical information, right? And then, of course, if you go internships, you get practical information. But sometimes what's more important is the soft information, your attitude, how you are in the room, and so on, right? So we're really starting to make small decisions and start scaling you when you say this. It's just like the role. You think how you responded. Are you capable of doing this work? Yeah. And the other part is the fit. Now, every organization around the world, whether corporate, social, or government, has a certain culture. Some of them like banks. Banks have a very distinct culture, right? Everyone is suited up, jacket almost every day. Yeah. And it's a very, very formal culture and so on. If you've ever been to a marketing agency, you think that these people look a bit crazy, yeah? Everyone's wearing shirts and bright colors and people are speaking loudly. Maybe if you go to an IT place, people are wearing sandals and relaxed, right? Mark Zuckerberg was around, yeah? You see, this is very relaxed, yeah? So everyone has a certain culture. So if we're looking about, okay, your strengths, how's that fit into that, okay? So there's a lot of important information that comes out in your first story, in the first thing you say, yeah, beyond good morning. So, this is why we ask this question. Well, we ask it for another good reason, because we want to break the ice a bit, right? It's when you're first, it's always a bit tense in interview sessions, right? You're being welcomed, everything. It's also because we know very few people actually prepare for this, yeah? Most people prepare for the questions they found on the internet, right? You get a book, how to prepare for an interview, right? And typically they don't actually have this point. So, but other than that, it's just to really understand you better. Like I said, the soft skills about you, right? How your presence, your mannerisms, and so on. And then skills you possess, right? CVs provide a very small glimpse and about a very surface glimpse about you, who you are, and so on. Also, people can always exaggerate their CVs. Yeah, we know that some people can always exaggerate them, or it may be a different context to them, and so on. So this is an opportunity to really find out what really are your skills and expertise, and of course the right fit. Yeah, looking at you and thinking, we always ask ourselves. I'm minding we have a very unique culture, very high energy. We work hard, but at the same time we're very thinking very big. We're looking at impact. We're looking at education. Looking at skills. We have a very particular culture fit. I remember there's one interview we had, and I remember me and the person who was interviewing was like wondering, I don't think this person will survive at Amani. I don't think they'll last. Yeah. So that's the thing we're thinking about, right? So this is the type of soft information we need at the beginning. And of course, most importantly, why do you apply? Yeah. Remember the thing that Manuel talked about is that the package, right? That shouldn't be your first question. Yeah. Because that sends an alarm bell to us. If you're saying, I'm looking for a job, or I'm doing nothing, so I saw the opportunity, so I applied, and I'm here, thinking, okay. So what's your motivation, right? SGBs, we have a very unique environments. We're trying to solve something. We're trying to do something interesting. We're trying to create impact. We're trying to do a lot of different things. Yeah, and it's like we all say, we're building a plane as we're falling. You can imagine jumping from the sky, and you're literally now trying to assemble a plane as you're going down to the ground. That's literally what we're doing. Okay, so we're thinking to ourselves, what's your motivation? And especially going to be here for 3 months. You're just looking for something to put on their CV. I interns at Amani, or they're looking for a job. Oh, I just need some money. And then when the next time the next job opportunity comes, that pays a bit more, slightly more, maybe 5K more, you're going to leave me and go for someone else. So I'm going to invest my time in training you, prepping you, and you're going to bounce. Yeah? So this is important for us. What's your motivation? Are you excited about us because you like what we're doing, or excited about just having something to put on your CV? Okay? And this needs to come out. Okay? And that's what we always kind of look for. Of course, we'll ask you later, well, why you think you're the best fit and so on. But we're already starting to look for hints in this. Okay? So I'm just trying to build a case of why this your story is very, very critical and very important, because it sets the pace for the interview. It really decides if the interview is going to be 10 minutes or 45 minutes. Yeah, I can tell you for a fact. We've went to some interviews, people say, tell us your story, and I just write a note, 3 questions, we go. Yeah? So it depends, like that sets the tone. And here's the interesting thing that people don't really realize. You have the stage. You have the opportunity now in that question to kind of set the pace of how the interview is going to be like. Yeah? Because we're giving you ample room to talk. It's not a yes or no question. It's actually, we're looking for a bit of a long response, maybe 2 minutes or so. Yeah? So you actually have an opportunity in this part to kind of set the tone of how the interview is going to be like. Is this clear?